You've walked through its ancient streets, admired the towering spires of St. Mary's Basilica, and gazed upon the grandeur of Wawel Castle. But have you ever noticed what's missing from Krakow's skyline? Unlike nearly every other major European city, Krakow lacks skyscrapers. No gleaming glass towers pierce the clouds here. And it's not an accident, it's a deliberate choice, deeply rooted in history, culture, and a profound commitment to preservation. To understand why Krakow steadfastly resists the vertical ambitions of modern urban development, we have to go back to 1978. That year, a pivotal decision was made that would forever shape the city's silhouette. Krakow was designated one of the very first UNESCO World Heritage Sites. This wasn't just a prestigious title, it was a global recognition of the city's outstanding universal value, specifically for its historic center, which encompasses the medieval Old Town, the majestic Wawel Hill, and the culturally rich Kazimierz district. This UNESCO status came with a profound responsibility and, crucially, strict regulations. The primary goal: to protect Krakow's historic panorama and ensure that its iconic landmarks, the Cloth Hall, the ancient city walls, the intricate rooftops, remain the dominant features of the urban landscape. Imagine a skyscraper rising next to St. Mary's Basilica. It would fundamentally alter the visual balance, diminishing the impact of centuries of architectural brilliance. These regulations aren't just vague guidelines, they manifest as stringent building height restrictions and meticulously crafted zoning laws. These aren't about stifling development, they're about guiding it in a way that respects the past. For instance, any new construction within or near the protected zones must adhere to height limits that ensure it doesn't overshadow or compete with existing historic structures. This isn't just about the physical height, it's also about maintaining the visual hierarchy, ensuring that the most historically significant buildings remain the focal points. Consider the aesthetic harmony. Krakow's architecture is a tapestry woven from Romanesque, Gothic, Renaissance, Baroque, and Art Nouveau threads. New buildings are carefully scrutinized to ensure they fit within this existing urban fabric, not just in terms of height, but also materials, scale, and even color palettes. This prevents the jarring visual contrast that often occurs when ultra-modern skyscrapers are inserted into ancient city centers. The goal is seamless integration, not architectural shock and awe. Beyond the UNESCO mandate, Krakow's unique urban planning philosophy plays a critical role. The city has a deep-seated commitment to avoiding what's often termed spatial chaos. There's a prevailing sentiment that values harmonious development and the preservation of the city's unique low-rise character over the pursuit of vertical expansion. This isn't to say there hasn't been debate. As land prices rise and the city grows, the allure of building upwards is undeniable. However, public opinion and the city's decision-makers have consistently leaned towards protecting the cultural landscape. This brings us to a fascinating and very tangible symbol of Krakow's complex relationship with high-rise ambition, the infamous Szkieletor, or the skeleton. For decades, this unfinished skeletal frame of a communist-era skyscraper stood as a stark, derelict monument to stalled development. Begun in 1975, it was originally intended to be a modern hotel and the tallest building in Krakow. However, economic and political upheavals, particularly the collapse of communism, left it an abandoned shell, looming awkwardly over the city. Szkieletor became a powerful, albeit unintended symbol. It embodied the city's struggle to reconcile its historic identity with modern development pressures. Its long-stalled completion was a visible reminder of the difficulties and controversies surrounding large-scale modern projects in a city so profoundly dedicated to its past. For many residents, it was an eyesore, a monument to an architectural ambition that simply didn't fit Krakow's soul. Mercifully, after decades of being an abandoned hulk, Szkieletor was finally completed and reborn as the Unity Tower in 2020. While it is now a functional modern building, its story serves as a powerful cautionary tale and a testament to the enduring resistance to unfettered high-rise construction in Krakow. Even completed, it stands as an anomaly, a singular tall structure rather than the first of many. So while other global cities race to build higher and higher, Krakow steadfastly maintains its distinct ground-level charm. It's a city that understands the irreplaceable value of its heritage. The absence of skyscrapers isn't a sign of stagnation. It's a conscious, proud affirmation of identity. It allows the spires of its churches, the roofs of its ancient houses, and the ramparts of its castle to define its character, ensuring that its history is always visible, always celebrated, and never overshadowed. The next time you walk through Krakow, take a moment to look up, not just at the magnificent architecture, but at the sky above. You'll see a horizon untouched by towering glass, a panorama carefully preserved for centuries, telling a story of a city that chose history over height and character over contemporary ambition. And perhaps you'll agree, it's a decision that makes Krakow truly unique. What are your thoughts on cities preserving their historic skylines? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into fascinating places around the world.